Good morning.
Good morning. This is the University of Sewing Facebook Live. Here we're back for 2025. And apparently we're off to a roaring start. I'm going to let you take care of that.
I'm going to go and take care of that. Hi.
So we are here back on 2025 and we're so excited to see you. Let's go back this way. So, we're going to hit back in here because we had a customer walk in. So we need to take care of them, which is what we do. You guys were amazing in 2024. We ended the year in such a bang. When we got back from the holidays, we had 28 orders. Can you imagine? That was quite a surprise for us, and we were so incredibly grateful. It is so wonderful to have you all believe in us and take and purchase stuff from us, and I'm glad we have the things you want. It is making me really happy. Today we have a giveaway for you. If you are just joining us for the first time for our Facebook Lives, and I hope there's some of you, what's really cool is that every single time we do Facebook Live, we do a giveaway. So today what we're going to do is we're going to give away some really cute panels. These are both from Lewis and Irene. They are holiday panels, and yes, I know they're holiday panels, but this will give you a great way to get started. These have there's so many cute things here. They are, let's see if we can show you. This one is a group of what you could use either for pillowcases or placemats, or pillows, I should say, and placemats. And they have these wonderful little elves on them and this great holiday winter scene. And you know what? I think that you could use these throughout the winter. I don't think they just have to be for Christmas. So that's really nice. And then there is a pendant group of wonderful little scenes for a pendant. And you know what? I've actually got this one hanging in my house. And it is so sweet. And it's just wonderful because, again, I don't really think it has to just be for Christmas. I think you can do it for the throughout the holiday season and into the, a lot of people celebrate the 12 days after Christmas, I think it is. Anyway, there's a lot of people who celebrate into January. I think this would be really fun to have in your house for that. So we're going to give those two panels away to someone. And what you have to do to be able to win for that is that you need to go ahead and hit the share button on your feed as you're watching this within 24 hours of us posting this video. And then in the comments, write that you shared.
You mean like Kimberly and Linda just did?
Oh, you guys are the best. Kimberly is she's my hero over the holidays. We had something shipped accidentally to her, and then she shipped it back to us. And yes, we got it, Kimberly, and thank you so much. It was really so incredibly kind of you. And you know, sometimes mistakes happen, but we worked it all out, got everybody taken care of, and we were off and running to the races again. So if you have anything that you are looking for the holidays, after the holidays, and you're looking for something, we sold out of foot after foot, accessory after accessory of Bernina things. And Fridays, we typically talk about Bernina stuff. We sold out of a lot of things, but I put an order in yesterday. It looks like they shipped it out yesterday. Go Bernina. That was pretty amazing. So we should have those things back in stock. And what I wanted, the reason I mention this is because I want to make sure you guys know that for the month of January, our feet for the walking feet are on sale for 25% off. Walking feet are 25% off. And that includes if you have a legacy machine. We actually have two of them, two of these legacy walking feet. So if you have an older, like a 930 record or an 830 record or something like that, we have walking feet that will fit that machine. Also, what we have is this gorgeous red walking foot. It came out with the great 735, by the way, guys, we only have a couple of those left. When we sold out the rest of ours, we got a few more in, and they are claiming that that machine's not going to be available too much longer. So if you really are thinking about the 735, that red front, how gorgeous it is, you will really want to think about getting one of those soon, because I don't know how much longer we'll have them. By the way, they go on sale on January the 8th till the 21st, and they're at an amazing price. So really, if you are thinking about the 735, it is a fantastic time to consider buying one. Okay, so the walking feet, the sale price is on the internet right now as we speak. So you can go ahead and purchase that online if you want to, or you can go ahead and go directly to, you can actually buy your accessories from Bernina directly, and you can give us credit for it. So if you find that you're really needing something and we don't have it, and you'd like to give us credit for that, because some company is going to get the credit for it. Bernina, whenever they sell accessories or they sell a sewing machine online, they give a dealer credit. And so if you want to give us that credit, all you have to do is put us as the dealer that you want to have get that. So it's really easy. When they ask you that question, you just put in University of Sewing and we'd get the credit for it. And I'd be so grateful if you did that. We had a couple people do that over the holidays, and it was so nice to see that. It's great that we're reaching so many different people. We just sent a whole bunch of stuff to Arizona, California, Washington State, all these different places. And that is just really exciting for us to see that. And, when I told Dave about the 28 orders, he was like, his eyes got really big. So let's talk about what we've got coming up for 2025. So number one, if you haven't done it and you're thinking about it, why don't we talk about going off here? I'm getting just a little distracted. I have really apologized. We've got a customer in the shop and they just moved closer to where we were at. So we needed to move. So what I wanted to tell you is, one, do you have a charity group that you are doing something for, and do you need maybe some supplies for them? If you are local, now, I can't do this for those of you who are far away, but if you are local and you have a charity group and you need a few supplies, I have got some things that we would like to pass on to you. Just go ahead and give me a call at the shop and I will let you know what those are, but I would love to support your charity groups, their efforts. I can't do it with money, but I can do it with some supplies. So let me know if you have a need, and I will be happy to donate some things for you. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about is that on this, I believe it's the 17th of January. It's a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday. Dave, what day is it? Oh my goodness, I got rid of my phone and I don't have the calendar in front of me. But I believe it's the 17th of January. We're going to have a 990 event. If you've looked at the 990 and you've been thinking about the 990 and you've been wondering, is that a machine for you? Are you wondering, well, what would happen if I traded in my machine? How much money would I get off on the price of that? We are going to have a 990 coming in, I have a feeling, in the next month or two. So we've got a new one coming in. We've got a floor model. We've got some ability to make you some interesting things maybe with a 990. You guys know I just recently got one. I have some amazing stuff that I've just done with it. I couldn't show you almost all the stuff I did over just before the holidays because I gave a bunch of things as gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure we post on Facebook some of the things that I made on my 990, and wait till you see how cool some of it was. I did a dragon design on a sweatshirt for a nephew of mine. I did a beautiful Asian scene on linen that just came out gorgeously. I did some other things, and I made some really cool bags that went to I used the embroidery feature, and I made some happy holiday signs, and it went right on the bags, and it was things that I gifted to people. So I'm going to take some pictures, get you guys to see some of the things that we went ahead and that I did. And like I said, because they were presents, I couldn't show you until now. So we'll go ahead and post those on Facebook. We had Whitney here over right before the what was it? We had her on, I want to say the 14th of December, and she's going to come back. So we need to get her back here. We're going to probably do that. I'm going to hopefully in February or in April. So we've got several events coming up. We have the 990 event here in the middle of January. We have got a wonderful event we're planning with our 890 Surgers. That will be happening in April. But the class schedule, you should see it. It's so packed that when we have a little calendar that we do for you guys. And when we did that calendar, we couldn't fit everything for January and February almost on that calendar. So you need to go and look at all the different classes. Now, one of the things we're starting to do a little bit better on, Alice is back with software building blocks. The software building blocks classes this time are really going to be geared towards those of you with the Creator software. If you have Creator software and you haven't started using it yet, this is the perfect class for you. And go ahead and sign up for that. There's some wonderful, but even if you have V9 software and you just need a refresher, you need to get back up and really get, if you have the V9 and you have the full version, this is going to be your basic building blocks so you get much better at using the basic features of that software so that you can go ahead and take care of, being able to digitize all these different things you want to do. I know I need to do it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to come to all the classes, but you will probably see me in some of them this year. Also, Embroidery Fun Club is back. Alice has got it all scheduled out. I went ahead and put the individual classes up the other day. We didn't have that one up, but if you've been wanting to sign up for the individual classes, you can do it now. I've got that available for you to sign up. Now that one is taking place once a month. I believe it's most of the time on Wednesdays. And what you can do with that is you can sign up individually or you can sign up for the year. With the year, you get a $60 discount. You get a, Alice is going to, she and I kind of talked to it, but I know you're going to get a free gift and you're also going to get discount on your stabilizers and things for OESD. So go ahead and look at that. That's going to help you get started with your embroidery for this next year. And by the way, Embroidery Fun Club doesn't matter what brand you have, and you don't have to be here for it. Alice is doing both software building blocks and embroidery as ability for you to do them via Zoom or in person. So you should be able to do that no matter where you are and where you come. Well, you're back.
I'm back. Sorry about that. We've been busy.
Apparently. Well, yesterday I couldn't believe how many people we had in the shop. It was busy all day long. Plus we had all these orders to do, and we were trying to get, it's the first of the year. There's all kinds of stuff to do. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
But I now want to introduce to you, you guys have all seen Rachel here with me multiple times, but Rachel is now our new manager of the University of Sewing. So I thought that would be very exciting for you guys to know. So she has been the person who's been able to finish my sentences, and she is, there's still a lot of training and things to know, but there's a lot of really wonderful things that, you've learned how this past year you got to learn how to sew clothing.
Yes.
And you're learning how to do some drafting with clothing, some clothing pattern drafting stuff. So that's kind of exciting. You have been doing more with the sewing machines. You came to a 990 training, so you know more about those. the 890 is your dream machine.
Oh my gosh, I want that L890 so badly. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's...
Okay, you might have a couple dream machines, but that one's within reach.
The entire shop, basically. I want it all.
So, we have got a lot. I was telling everybody.
Hey, let's not forget, she is already an accomplished long armor.
That's very true.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's my first passion, of course, is doodling with thread. That's what I like to do.
So, and one of the things that we're going to be doing more this next year is we're going to be having more long arming classes. So if you've been thinking about a long arm, if you've been having dreams of long arm, you want to do different things with it, well, hey, we can help you with that. So we're going to be delivering 2 long arms in the next 2 weeks. That is so exciting. I just heard from Bernina. Yesterday they were like shipping maniacs. They shipped out 2 long arms for us. They went and got all kinds of accessory items. I mean, I gave them a huge order for accessory items, and everything got shipped yesterday. So
that's crazy.
They're just on it. They are starting the new year off with a roll.
They must have just gotten some energy from New Year's Eve and just been like, like they took a little bit of a break like everybody, and now they're just like ready to go.
Ready to go.
And so we're ready to go too.
We are.
Margaret, maybe this would be a good time to thank our customers outside of our immediate area, like in Indianapolis, Carmel, Fishers, Louisville, making the effort to come see us.
We are
my goodness.
always so grateful.
It's amazing.
I'm going to go get the 2 cards that I left because I also want to talk a little bit about the trip we did. You say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. So speaking of people coming and visiting us, as you guys know, we're expected to get a massive snowstorm this weekend. And I had somebody came in yesterday and she said the greatest thing ever. She was like, before a storm, a lot of people I know go to the grocery store and get milk and bread. She's like, I go to the fabric store to make sure that I'm ready. And I was like, brilliant idea. If you're thinking you might get snowed in, come and see us, because what better way to spend a snowy weekend?
Make sure that you have your blenders in your background for your fabric or your backing.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect days maybe to get your quilt basted and ready to go for quilting, or maybe you just need to get it ready to go to the long armor, but you haven't put all the blocks with the sashing together. Today, come in and get that sashing fabric.
Come and get it. We have so many amazing fabrics, and we've got a bunch of new fabrics which we can't show you this morning, but like
we're going to show you tomorrow.
We're going to show you tomorrow, and it's so pretty.
They're so cool. They're so cool. Okay, so I want to do a little call out. When we were gone over the holidays, we stopped in Morgantown, West Virginia, and I found out that in 2019, this dear woman was the first Bernina dealer in West Virginia.
Oh my goodness.
So
I
Ann
didn't realize that.
Perella is the owner of the Bernina's A&J Sewing Studio in Morgantown, West Virginia. And I'm just going to tell you, they're in the Seneca Center. And in the Seneca Center, along with this great little Bernina shop, they have a quilt store. And for a while, the 2 of them kind of joined forces together. So when the Bernina dealer first started, she had a little spot in the quilt store.
Oh,
so these sweet folks at Country Road Quilts had her there in their spot. And then when she got big enough, she moved into her own space. And now these 2 businesses are kind of like bookends in this amazing Seneca Center, which was an old glass factory.
Oh, this is the glass factory.
This is a glass factory. So this was, I mean, I don't know how many people realize it, but in West Virginia, there were a lot of glass factories, and my family actually, I grew up in, I was born in Wheeling, West Virginia. I grew up in Pittsburgh, but my family originally was from the Wheeling area, and there were Fostoria glass companies there. My uncle was a glass blower, and so I have a ton of crystal. I have a gorgeous amount of crystal.
Wow.
And so this glass factory is really cool. They've got like little displays of different kinds of glass from different places. It's really just a very charming place. And these two stores are adorable. And so I just wanted to give a call out to those two guys. Country Roads Quilts actually have stuff online.
Oh, that's nice.
They are mostly a moda dealer, and they do long arming in their shop. So it's a very sweet place. And it's run by two sisters, and their mom was there the day we were there. So that was so awesome.
I love a family business. I love it.
So that was really cool. And Anne and her husband actually run the Bernina dealer there at A&J Sewing Studio. And yes, they have some stuff online too, but it is really just a completely great environment. The place was so adorable. They had a tea room. I mean, we just had a lovely time. Dave and I had a really, yes, I know. It was so much fun. We had so much fun.
Can we get a tea room?
So I know.
Where can we put a tea room?
We really need to do that, Dave. You need to expand the building.
I was going to say, let's blow out that wall.
Yes,
and just
yes.
keep
Can we
building.
talk to the vendors
We
and
don't
see
need
if
that
we can
parking
do
lot.
that? No, we don't. So we need more room. Having a tea room next door, wouldn't that be like the best?
Amazing.
Yeah, that would be really amazing. Okay, everybody. So we have all the classes up and running for January and February. We're starting to put in March. I'm trying to get much better at getting classes in. Now that Rachel's going to be here more or less full time, that will help me get more done. I'm hoping, and not just are you going to give me more work to do?
Well, that's the thing. The goal is, of course, that like maybe Margaret can focus on a few things and get some stuff done, and that like I can actually relieve her workload a little bit, and also still be here to help all of you and talk to you.
Yeah,
and
you guys are the most
going.
important part of all this.
You're the best part of this job.
It is. It's really fun. It's so much fun that whenever you guys come in, we get to talk to you. We get to participate in your selections and things that you like to do and what you're about. So that has been so much fun. Don't forget about the events. If you have been thinking at all about a 990, this event might be a really good time for you to examine this machine up close and personal and get to touch it. Then
it's amazing.
It is amazing.
It's like touch a truck for sewists.
Oh.
it's like whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we have that. We also, like I said, in April, we're going to do an L890 event. And if you haven't had an opportunity to touch one of those and to be able to be part of that is going to be, it is the cutest sample ever. So that'll be really nice. I will show that. I don't have it with me today, but we'll go ahead and show it to you in the next couple of weeks. You have plenty of time to sign up for it. And if we get enough people, because we're running the event, if we get enough people, we'll run it twice. So that's fine. We're happy to run it twice.
And you guys want to see what the 990 and the L890 can do, because like you want to talk about versatility, variety, like everything that you need. What is missing from your sewing arsenal? These two machines basically will cover everything.
It really will.
There's technically not a long arm in there, but like you're going to get as close as you possibly can.
With 14 inches on a sewing machine, it's pretty
much.
It's pretty decent
at this point. Like we're really getting close. We're really pushing that boundary.
So we had a wonderful couple customers that came in yesterday, and her husband says to me, well, what's the story with this new machine? And I start showing it to them, and he's like, okay, you're getting one.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah. So hopefully that will happen.
That will.
Until they pay for it, I don't really believe any of this, but it was pretty awesome to see him so excited, and she thinks he's going to use it.
Oh, well, that's the thing is that I can't believe how many, like, because, over Christmas and everything, we've had a lot of partners and spouses come in and saying, like, I'm interested in getting a sewing machine for my wife. And the guys get so excited about it. Like, guys get really excited about embroidery. Guys are super excited about embroidery. They're always
and long
like,
arming.
so, like, we could,
and long arming.
I had a guy he was just like, whoa, it just keeps going. And I'm like, yeah, see, that's how you do it. Yeah. So. We have so much fun. And I love demoing machines for people. I love showing people these machines because I always say, if you have never sewn on a Bernina before, the very first time that you sew on a Bernina, you're not even going to believe it. It's the best
No, it's
sewing
really
domestic
fun.
machines
It's
that
really
you
fun.
can buy on the market.
Now, we are going to have a lot more Sew with our teachers events coming up
I
here.
have one coming up. It's not next weekend, is it?
I think it is next weekend.
Is it next
I
weekend?
think it's
Yeah.
next weekend.
Come and sew
So
with
I
me.
think it's wait a minute. You know what? I need
I would say
I need the calendar.
Wait.
I need the calendar. So yeah, go run and get the
Margaret,
calendar.
there's a question. I don't know the answer. Do we have any pre-loved Bernina sergers right now?
No, we don't. We have not had anybody trade in a serger for a while. We sold one of them right before Christmas, so
Yes.
I do not have any pre-loved ones. But that Burnett 64 on January the 8th is going on sale, and it's going to be almost 40% off. That is a really nice serger. I know it's not a Bernina, guys. It's a little bit noisier than a Bernina, but it's a great serger. Isn't that the one you have?
That's the one that I have right now. That I want to upgrade. But that's how, because I was like, well, I didn't have a serger in my sewing arsenal. I was like, I got a long arm, I've got the embroidery, I've got the great sewing machine. I needed a serger. And so I was able to take advantage of one of these sales, and I had one, and now I am loving it so much. I'm loving it as a quilter and as a budding garment sewist too. Remember, quilters, like, serging your seams makes for great flat seams. You automatically get that 1/4 inch seam because you can set up your serger to do a quarter inch seam. But you
and
can
it's
also
wonderful
stabilize your fabric so that it doesn't break.
So if you've got a fabric that's being a real pill, sometimes those wonderful cotton shot cottons are like that. Sometimes chambrays are like that. And you want to use them, but they're being difficult. Serging them might be the solution that you're looking for.
And it's so easy to do, and it's so fast. That's another great thing, is that sergers are fast sewing machines. Like,
Well, they're usually between anywhere from 1250 to 1500 stitches per minute. So, I mean, it's just in a different category. Most of our sewing machines, it's around 1,000. I do believe the 990 goes up higher than that. But, okay, so when is yours? When is yours?
So it's going to be on the 11th. So it is going to be next week. That is next weekend, right?
Yeah, it is next weekend.
And also next week, if you want to sign up for my first class of the year, it's actually the very first thing that we have on our January chart is sew a tote bag with me.
It's so cute.
We've got this really great tote bag design. It doesn't take we're going to be using batting and fabric. That's all that you need. A little bit of stabilizer for the handles, because I like a nice hefty handle. Don't you like a nice heavy handle? And it's super fun. It's going to be 2 classes, so spread out over 2 weeks, because you are going to have to quilt your panels and your pockets in between your class periods.
Was this free motion?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you're so good.
Yes, this is actually one of the first things I did on my long arm free motion. So this was me like just playing and testing it out. But it's this really wonderful tote bag. It's a great size. Like I said, we just have batting in here. It comes with pockets, everybody, pockets on both sides. Really nice hefty straps, and then the inside is just binding. So you're going to get a little binding lesson too. I don't know if I can flip it around to get a good enough picture of it. So the entire inside is just bound together. So you get this really nice, clean look to it. And you get this gorgeous little tote bag at the end. So sign up for a class. It's Sew a Tote Bag. It's going to be on the 9th, and then, what's it, the
11th is your Sew with Rachel.
and then it's going to be like on the 24th, I think.
Right.
I think I give you 2 weeks in between,
do.
so that you can have some time to, I don't want to give you the bad homework. I want to give you the fun homework.
Okay, so you see what this is? This is a gorgeous little University of Sewing tote bag. The pin is a 990 pin.
990 pin.
And in here, there is a Bernina license plate cover.
I have that.
And we give you a little assorted set of needles and pencils that say Bernina. And we give you a cute little thing of fabric. And this is going to the folks that go ahead and buy their $9.90. Now, when you buy a $9.90 from us, one of the things that you don't get everywhere is you get the $9.90 club. The $9.90 club is starting at the end of this month. I started it after our event. And so if you do purchase a $9.90 from us, you're going to get this great little bag with all of the stuff in it. And you're going to go ahead and get the $9.90 club. And one of the things that we're going to do in the $9.90 club is it's going to meet monthly. I think we take 1 month off during the year. And it is going to give you the opportunity to see all the different features of the $9.90 throughout the year. Those folks who buy $9.90s from us get that for free. Now, if you own a $9.90, if you live somewhere else, the class is all Zoom. And the reason it's Zoom is because nobody is going to want to bring their $9.90 to class. I mean, they would. They would.
Our customers are
But
fantastic.
I thought it would be better if we had it as a class via Zoom. And what we're going to do is we're going to record parts of it, and we'll record the entire Zoom meeting, but we'll record parts of it so you can see different techniques on the $9.90, how we set up the machine, how we go through and make sure that you get the best success for the different projects you're doing. And what we're going to also do is give you some information in a PDF form, or at least show you where they're at in either your manual or in the mastery books. All of that is going to be in this whole thing. So when people think about these big machines, they're like, well, I don't want to drag it to class, and how do I learn how to use it? That's how you're going to learn how to use it. We are going to make sure that, and plus also when you get it, I already have your basics class where what you do is you learn how to set all your settings up in your machine. It's all videotaped. I took care of all of that, and that you get that immediately. So we try to make sure everybody is taken care of. And if you have any problems, all you have to do is give me a call, and we will either walk you through. We can do FaceTime if you have an Apple phone, or we can go ahead and do Zoom if you can't, and we can walk you through the things that you're struggling with. So I want you to know that whenever you purchase a Longarm, a serger, a sewing machine from us, we are there to help you. And really, if you take our classes and you participate with us and let us help you, we will get you to have success, I promise.
We absolutely do, and that's the thing that you get with us that, again, you don't necessarily get with other places, is that we're here. We're we pick up the phone and we answer. We own these machines. We love these machines. If you're having a problem, we want to help you. We want to fix it for you, and we'll deliver it to your house.
The $9.90s get delivered.
The $9.90s
the cabinets get delivered if you're within 60 miles for free. The long arms within a pretty big radius, you get those delivered for free. Mm-hmm. I mean, we try to make sure that we really do take good care of you guys. So if you're struggling with something, don't hesitate to call us. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you can't come in, because we'll try and figure out a different way to walk you through it. And since all the machines are here, all we have to do is just turn them on and go, okay, yeah, this is what you should be doing. And do you see this? And what helps you with that? And
that's what I do when a customer calls and says, hey, I have a 475. I'm like, okay. And I walk over to 475 and I sit down and I'm like, tell me exactly what's happening on your screen, and I'll try to replicate it, and I'll see what's going on.
And it really does make it where I think our customers in general aren't frustrated. So
we don't want you to be frustrated.
No,
we
that's
want you
awful.
to be happy.
Yes, we want you to be very happy. Okay, guys. We
Can
have
we
to
talk
get
about the
going.
walking
It
foot?
is time to get, the day is sunny and gorgeous right now. If you need to get all stocked up to make sure, I don't have hot
fabric
chocolate.
stash.
I don't have hot chocolate.
Oh,
Oh, that was bad of me. I should have had hot chocolate.
And a tea room. We need
In a
hot
tea
chocolate
room.
in a tea
We
room.
need a hot chocolate in a tea room.
Somebody
Okay.
bring me a scone stack.
She can eat scones. I can eat scones.
I know.
All right, everybody, have a fantastic Friday. Starting off on a wonderful foot to this great new year. And we are going to be here, and every Friday is about Bernina's, And every Saturday is about all the other stuff.
All the other stuff, which is a
And
lot of stuff.
tomorrow, did you see the cute little covers for your iron?
No.
See,
Where did
right
those come
now they're in a box out there. You didn't see. They're
Oh
super
yeah,
cute.
because I didn't get to that box last
No,
night.
you didn't.
We had like
and
6
we have
boxes.
we have the fusible batting that Cheryl likes. We got
Yep.
that back
and
in.
you can also use for this, and it's because that'll make it a lot easier when you're like basting things together.
We have all the tips and tricks, guys. All right, we will see you tomorrow morning for Facebook Live. Join us then.